Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this is the quick update over at the situation at the Robotyne at the Orikhiv sector of the Zaporizhia front. And there is some updates coming from the pro-Russian sources. They say that the Ukrainian forces have gone into a major counterattack in Robotyne, and they are managing to push the Russian forces on the western part of Robotyne and reaching as far as the heavy fortifications south of Robotyne. According to the Russians still have position over on this southeastern part of Robotyne. However, this part is not also firm control under the Ukrainian control. This is still considered gray zone, and so this is a very interesting development. The Russian there is a question in the comments asking, how is this possible? Because based on the previous report, I did mention that there's a possibility that the Russians has been pushed out of Robotyne. So we have this information kind of somewhat corroborating what I think is happening. And the comment asks regarding this mining, because previously there's remote mining that is stopping the Russians from pushing out and chase the Ukrainians northward. However, this how does this work? Because if the mines stop the Russians from moving up north, how the Ukrainians manage to go south? And my answer, I think, is that there's a high chance that the Ukrainians know where they drop the mines, and so they are able to move faster, whereas the Russians do not know where the mines are. Especially, it's not just the remote mines, but also those planted mines. So it's much more complicated for the Russians operations to move north quickly. I think this is the main reason why the Russians have to slow down the operations or even stop it, whilst the Ukrainians able to move in quickly. But we do not know what's the real situation right now. It's still pretty much a fog of war, but this is basically what the Russians reported. As you can see, it's a very long report over by Ryber, and they mentioned about this escalating attack from the Ukrainians, which the Ukrainians are continuing to send reinforcement down to expand on this offensive to push the Russians out of Robotyne. So otherwise, while this is happening, while the Russians are trying to hold back the Ukrainians on Robotyne, the Russians are still pushing over in the Verbove region in the northwestern direction. So anyway, this is just a quick update over the situation over at the Orikhiv sector of the Zaporizhia front, and I'll see you guys in the next update.